The weather is warm, and countless people are spending part of their weekend unwinding in Forsyth Park, a large city park covering over 30 acres of downtown Savannah. While it is not unusual to see a fair amount of musicians in the park eager to perform for a willing audience, a band that has gained popularity in the local music scene makes their way to the park for an impromptu acoustic set. The band is called Any Otherwise, and the group includes Adam McLam on bass, Kevin Gornichek on guitar, and Justin Therrell covering guitar, vocals, and songwriting duty.
I played acoustic shows by myself for about 2 years, I'd say. I wanted to make it louder, so I made it louder by getting other people.
I have so far a very brief history with Any Otherwise. I think I joined about 2.5, 3 months ago, not very long ago. I think I've found finding every day more of a place.
I joined Any Otherwise about a little over a year ago. I was in a band with Justin before, Justin, Kevin, and I actually, and he needed some help with some other members, so he called me and asked me to play with him, and I've been in the band ever since.
I kind of feel like the birthing of Any Otherwise happened in the past couple months now, because who we are now as a band isn't really the same as what it used to be, so.
Most of the band's contemporaries in Savannah's local music scene derive their musical influence primarily from genres such as hardcore and metal. For Any Otherwise, it isn't that simple. They take their inspiration from a large and diverse selection of artists and genres, ranging from indie rock to alternative to pop punk. This could be the reason why their style is so unique amongst Savannah's musical soundscape.
I think Justin talked about Manchester Orchestra. He's been getting me into fun bands like Oh Brother, and Adam's been getting me into more twinkly bands.
Bands like the Front Bombs, Modern Baseball, and then Fall Out Boy is one of my favorites.
What's interesting about us, and not just in the local scene, our genre of music, there's not a lot of bands that share our particular sound, which is more of an indie punk kind of feel. We're a little more, I'd say, user-friendly.
We're a loud band. We like to be pretty.
To sound pretty, we're not pretty.
Yeah, we're not pretty, but we sound pretty. I don't know, I just like making good music. I don't know how else to describe it really. I'm really bad at the whole genre thing. It's loud, kind of pretty music.
Over time, Any Otherwise has developed a strong and loyal fan base, starting in Savannah and reaching out to Bluffton, South Carolina and beyond. In addition to securing over 1,000 fans through their Facebook page, the band has also released a 6-song EP through an online music service called Bandcamp. More recently, they came out with both a new single called Paper Skin and an intense accompanying video made by Angle Media.
The music video was a lot of fun. We all agree on that as well.
Being in a music video was awesome. I've never had a chance to do that before, and whenever I think music video, I think a big band, so it definitely went straight to my head.
Angle Media, they were really cool to work with, made it look real nice. We did it for our song Paper Skin.
We shot it at City Church here in Savannah with Scott Strickland and Robbie Grantham.
We recorded the song with our buddy Ryan Yeomans, who was in another band with us before, and we hit 1,500 views in less than 2 weeks, and it's still growing, so we're hoping in less than 3 weeks we'll hit 2,000 views, which is crazy.
This unplugged version of the band's musically and emotionally intense material offers a more delicate alternative to parkgoers, who might not normally attend the band's louder live performances. This approach is an effective way to further spread their name and their music to a greater number of people. But does Any Otherwise have plans for later in their career?
We've actually got a lot going right now. Even though we've been a band for about 2 years, things are starting to pick up where we're moving from just the small town local band to a big, wider audience. And we're hoping with the new music video and all our new followers and our tours coming up in later months in places like Charleston, Augusta, Warner Robins, and then hopefully start places like Pensacola, even down to Miami, and meeting some other bands to hopefully pick up tours like that.
In the next couple months, we'll be going into Dollhouse Studios, also here in Savannah.
Peter, the producer, crazy talented guy. We're going to be recording with him.
For our next release, it'll be a 6-song EP, and I'm really excited for that. It'll be my first time getting my hands into the music as well, and seeing how that's going to transition into the way our sound is going to potentially develop. Once we have that, just promote, getting on the road.
Planning on hitting the road as hard as we can, touring, hanging out with people in other places, playing shows, doing cool things, making friends. So I feel like that's what we're about, just playing music and making friends.
This is Dalton Goodwin reporting from Forsyth Park.